how to make it easy going raw and staying raw. It's really way easier than people think. And to me, I think it's so easy and amazing. So we're going to give you guys some great tips, add so much value. So subscribe right now and let's get right into it. This is Jeanette. She's over 10 years raw vegan. She is amazing. Hey, Jeanette, how's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it because it is way easier than you think. All right. The number one thing is you got to keep it simple. Okay, so listen, if you don't have a lot of time, make a smoothie, not a juice. We all know juices are amazing, right? They're amazing. We love them, but they take more time.
Yeah.
So make a smoothie. All right. If you don't have time, do mono meals. Keep it very simple. Okay. The more simple the meal, the better you'll feel. And the faster you'll heal. So it's a win-win-win. And if you think it's complicated, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's
you gotta
so true.
keep it simple. Listen, a meal for me is grapes. Grab the bag of grapes and run out the door. A meal for me can be watermelon, okay? Just open the watermelon, eat it. You don't need to make it complicated, more complicated than it is. It can be very simple. Nature has made these amazing things with all the vitamins and nutrients we need. Oranges, just a bag of oranges, grab it and go.
Yeah.
It's mango season, so take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's the easiest, just the simplest. When I'm going places, I bring like a bunch of blueberries or like a bunch of bananas, like a bunch literally, or some walnuts. It's so easy. And the simpler you eat, the better you feel, I feel like.
Absolutely. And I think people overcomplicate life in general, and especially the raw vegan diet. So keep it simple and you will find it to be much easier. Okay, I got some notes, so let me read. Number two.
And I just want to say too, before you get to
please.
number two, like you don't have to make these super extravagant gourmet meals. People might see those and see like there's 50 million ingredients on the ingredient list and they might get intimidated and think like, oh wow, like because I know for me, if I see more than like 5 or 6 ingredients, I'm like, no thanks. So like you don't have to do those. You can eat, like my favorite salad dressing is 3 ingredients. It's cilantro, sesame seeds, and the juice of a lime, and it's freaking delicious.
I have to try that.
No, you have to try it. It makes you feel so amazing and it tastes amazing and it's simple, it's easy, right?
Yeah, okay. Here's a simple one. All right. I love that. I have to try it. If you want to make a dressing with no blender, you do some mustard and maple syrup and you mix it together. You have a honey mustard dressing. Bam.
Wow, I gotta try that.
So I have a book. I'll leave it below for free. 100 free recipes that are 5 ingredients or less. We'll leave it below. Super simple, easy. Okay, number 2 is buy more than you think you'll need. Okay, to make it easy to go raw, you gotta have the food in your house. Because if you're going out every day or every other day trying to find fruit, like it's not gonna work. You gotta buy more than you think, and if it ripens, then you freeze it, all right? And this is why, bananas are amazing because you can always freeze them. Buy more than you think you'll need because you will be eating more than you've ever eaten in your life.
So true.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this is why I'm able to stick to this diet for 12 years now because I'm not deprived. I don't crave anything else because I eat as much as I want, whenever I want, and I have more than I need.
Yeah, and I think like one thing too is how to keep it easy when you go to a restaurant. A lot of people struggle with this, like dining out. What do I eat? There's nothing to eat raw. To me, if I'm going, like I like to go to this Italian restaurant with my family close to home. It used to be my favorite restaurant before, so they still love to go there too. And there's nothing raw, right? But I'll just ask for a big salad with all the raw veggies. If they have avocado, great. If not, sometimes I'll bring my own avocado to throw on top or bring my own dressing. Worst case, if I can't get a dressing, I'll ask for a little bit of olive oil and a slice of lemon, and I'll do that, like worst case. But it's just simple. You can make it work in any location for the most part.
Yeah, you see what Gillian just did, guys? She made it work. She made it work. Like your goals, your dreams, you're going to have to go to them. They aren't coming to you. You're going to have to make it work. And you can, but you got to learn these simple tips. I mean, look, worst comes to worst, you have some olive oil. That's fine. Don't freak out, guys, okay? But yeah, if you have time to make your own dressing, make your own dressing. All right, number 3 is I would say only eat things you like on the raw food diet. So when I first started, I was forcing myself to eat all these things that I thought were healthy. Grapefruits, for example. We know grapefruits are healthy, but like I didn't like them and I wasn't enjoying the diet. I wasn't enjoying it because I was forcing myself to eat these things. So what I would recommend is only have fruits and vegetables that you personally like.
That's the thing. This brings me to this. Okay, so
Please.
Jeanette's amazing. She prepared some celery juice, you guys, to bring here, which is great because I love my green juice.
And some other green juice too.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people might see the celery juice trend and think like, okay, I have to drink this. I'm going to drink this. But if you don't like it, don't do it. Do what you like and that'll keep you on track and that'll make it feel easy, right? Don't listen to other people. Listen to what you like. This is actually my first time trying celery juice.
No way.
And I like it. Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, like I would drink it.
It's something new. It's something different. And that's it. Because like you have to enjoy this. If you're not enjoying the raw food diet, you're not going to stick to it long enough to see the results. So find a way to enjoy it. Make smoothies that you like, make dressings that you like, buy fruit that you like. And me personally, I don't like vegetables. I got to tell you, like raw broccoli, raw Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I know when we were kids, we had to like eat our vegetables, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm traumatized from that, but like they don't taste good to me, especially raw in their raw form.
Yeah.
So unless I like dehydrate it make a cauliflower buffalo wing or something. Okay.
That sounds good.
So, yeah. So those are really good. But like, on a daily basis, I don't eat things that don't taste good to me. And that's how I enjoy the lifestyle. Okay. Number four is eat your greens every day to cover your bases. Okay. So find a way that you enjoy to eat greens every day to cover your bases. So you're getting, you're getting enough iron and calcium and all that stuff. You don't have to be crazy, but have something green every single day. Okay. Because there are some minerals in greens that are not in fruit. And so this is why I consider myself pretty much a fruitarian, but I have greens every day. 90% fruit and then probably about 10% greens. Have a smoothie, have a green juice, have a salad, have a wrap, have something green every single day. How do you feel about that?
Amazing. The greens just ground you. Like they just ground me. I feel like I crave both fruits and greens. I'll eat some fruit and then I'll crave some greens. And I think with juicing, I know you were saying like juicing can be more complicated. And the smoothies, sometimes it is easier just to throw it in. I think it does depend on the juicer too. I'm going to affiliate with Nama and I love Nama. And to me, like the Nama juicer is so easy to use. So if you guys want the Nama, I'll put the code down below. I love the Nama and it keeps me juicing every day.
Yes.
I swear to you, nothing makes me feel better than green juice at all. That's why I'm so happy you brought more green juice. Yeah. It's when I'm just my most high vibe, happiest, like.
Yeah, there's something, and especially in the beginning of your journey, I mean, listen, if you can do it, get a juicer. Yeah. Green juice is so good for you because it is helping to clear out the old stuff. Yeah. It's mineralizing you, it's hydrating you. It's so easy on digestion. If you think of a juicer, it's doing the work that your digestive tract would do. Yeah. It's eliminating the fiber, which is what you would do normally, right? So you're actually drinking something that takes zero effort for your body to absorb. Yeah. So yes, very powerful, very good for you, but you don't need it. You don't need a juicer. You don't need it. You don't need a dehydrator. You don't even need a blender. I mean, I would say you're going to probably want a blender for sure. But, these are all luxuries that you can definitely have and use and they'll make you feel really good. But you need to keep it very simple, especially if you are not like retired. If you have a job and you have kids, you know what I mean? If you don't have like all the time in the world, keep it simple. Yeah. Okay. I think we're at number 5. Be aware of your mindset. Okay. So your mindset is very important in this journey. If you keep saying things like that is your words, they put a spell on your life. So you cannot keep saying, I can't do this, or I hate this, or why do I have to do this? You have to focus on the things that you can eat, that you do like, the reasons why you are doing this, why you want to do this. Okay. So if you are going to go raw, you got to want to be raw.
That's a fact.
Okay. Yeah. Or you're not going to succeed. No. Right? Like Gillian, if we didn't want to do this, we would not be able to do this.
Yeah. And I'm so driven to do this because it just makes me feel so good. I think if people can just give it a shot, maybe try for 30 days, get through, like you said, it took you like 3 weeks of negative symptoms to start feeling good, right? Like so like, I think it's really common to feel tired, have acne, have problems at the first little bit and be withdrawing and have cravings from things. I think if you can try for like a month or two and then see what it is to feel really good. Nothing on the planet makes me feel this good. I feel drastically better than anything, and that's why I do it. So I think if you can like see how it feels to feel good, then it makes it easier to be raw because you're like, okay, I'm motivated because I want to feel this way. That's my main drive and main motivator.
Yeah, absolutely. Every habit, if you don't get a reward for it, you won't stick with it. And so, if we weren't getting so many benefits, we would not be doing this. No. And so in the beginning, that's why it's important to eat only things that you like. You're going to get an immediate reward, which is, oh, this tastes really good. Okay, find these simple recipes that you can make that are delicious. I mean, ice cream is like the best thing ever. If you like ice cream, you can easily make this in your blender, and it's going to be healthy, it's delicious, and you can get an immediate reward and then a long-term reward, which is I feel better, I'm losing weight, I'm clearing my skin. Okay, and now, so for your mindset, just focus on the things you can eat. Write a list of all the things you can eat that you love, that are raw. Okay, write a list of all your favorite recipes, all your favorite salad dressings, and have that available to you as soon as you get into the kitchen. Have it there. Another thing real quick is it's important to understand your environment is working for or against you. So 90% of your success is going to be your environment. If you want to go raw, you got to see the fruit and vegetables when you go into the kitchen. if you see donuts, if you see bread, if you see cereal, if you see everything, you're going to want to eat it, okay? Whatever you're seeing right away, you're going to want to eat. So what I tell my clients is, if you're living with people that eat crappy food, have it put away, put into a cabinet, put into the fridge in a place where you don't see it. Because if you see fruit, you'll eat it, all right? And so that's like a little hack that you can do that will help you so much. And then I was going to say, make other healthy choices. Like, for example, get into the habit of exercising. Because when you exercise, it releases endorphins. It makes you feel better. When you feel better, you make better decisions. Okay? So if you know that doing 10 minutes of yoga every day makes you feel good, like, you know, an hour is great. But if you can only do 10 minutes, you got to do it. Because when you feel good, you act better. You make better decisions.
And it's easier to make those decisions.
And it's
like
easier.
It's just, you feel so good, so it's like easy. You just want to do it effortlessly. It's not like a struggle, right?
Exactly. And so those are my simple tips to make it easy to go raw. All right? You got to make it easy. If it's too complicated, you won't do it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, okay, so easy, another thing people want is easy is like the easiest meals. We talked a little bit about that, which is like, you know, the fruits and everything too. It's just so easy to grab a bag of grapes, you know? But what would, for me, like an easy meal for dinner too, if I want something else other than like juice, a smoothie, or fruit, salads can be simple too. Like I just like a big salad with a bunch of greens, some cucumber, tomatoes, some veggies. And then I like to just, I don't even sometimes make a dressing. I just use sauerkraut, which is so good for your gut, and then avocado and mix it all up. And it's actually really delicious. And sometimes some olives. So like even if you don't want to get into making a dressing, you don't have to. And it's really satisfying. And the more you eat it, the more you fall in love with it, and it just continues to be more and more satisfying.
Absolutely. So sometimes, I don't feel like making a dressing. I don't feel like doing dishes. So I'll put an avocado in there. I'll put some smoked paprika, some red pepper chili flakes, a little bit of lime or lemon, some mustard, mix it up. And I like to put some dulse. I don't know if you have salt cravings, but if anybody out there has salt cravings, dulse flakes, they're really good. They're very salty. Put it on, mix it all up. There you go. You have your dressing. Okay, so like you don't always have to do that. You don't have to make a whole dressing. You can also just do tahini. You can just mix tahini with lemon and some water, mix it up. Super simple. Pour it on. Not every day will I make a dressing because, sometimes I'm busy. Sometimes I don't feel like doing dishes or like doing a whole entire thing, and you don't have to. And by the way, sometimes I'll have fruit for dinner too, or a smoothie. You know, you can make your own rules in the raw vegan lifestyle as long as it's working for you. It's simple, it's easy, it's convenient. That's the key. That's the key. People are trying to make this diet so complicated when it's actually the easiest way to eat on earth.
Yeah, it's
not
you don't cook
the
the
most,
food. It's so easy.
It's not the most convenient, okay, when you're going to restaurants and stuff. Okay, the easiest way is to go to a restaurant and have something unhealthy, right? Okay,
True.
but that's not healthy. The healthiest and easiest way to eat is the raw vegan diet, but you just got to know these little tips and tricks. So everybody try Gillian's dressing, which I can't wait to try.
It's so good. Yeah, you got to try it.
Wow.
And how do you think people can make it easier going to family gatherings or something like that? You know, a lot of people say like Thanksgiving or Christmas. To me, I might use that as a time to get something gourmet from my raw food restaurant, a special treat that gets me excited, or make like a more gourmet, like raw vegan Caesar salad with a pasta or this and that, and just make it like more special. But I personally don't find it hard to stay on track in those things. But what about you?
Yeah, I used to do that in the first like 5 or so years of my journey. I used to make like big things, you know, like all these dehydrated gourmet raw vegan things for the holidays. But now I bring fruit, not just for me, but for everyone. The other day I had a dinner party at my house, or like a little get together, and I served fruit. And guess what? People ate fruit.
Yeah.
People loved it. They loved the fruit, you know, and if you serve it, they'll eat it, right? So if people are coming to your house, you can make the rules. Now, if you're going to somebody else's house, always bring your food and bring to share. People love fruit. They just don't know that they can eat it in abundance. They don't know that it's healthy. People literally don't know that fruit doesn't have too much sugar. It is the perfect amount, and it's the healthiest thing on earth. And so that is what I personally do. I love to bring jackfruit to Thanksgiving because then like I have stuff to do while people are like, you know, doing their stuff, and I share it with everyone. It's a whole thing. Definitely, I always bring fruit now. I keep it very simple.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. And traveling, I think it's easy. Should we talk about traveling in this one, you think, or make it a separate one?
Let's make it a separate
Yeah,
one.
let's do that. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to talk about how to stay raw when traveling, because people ask us both this all the time, and we're going to turn it into its own separate video. So make sure you guys subscribe, follow for that. And if it is up right now, I'll link it down below. Otherwise, subscribe. It's coming very soon. And make sure to go follow Jeanette. She's amazing. She's under 𝑚s.FitVegan on YouTube, Instagram. She's got a lot of great books, a lot of great stuff out there, and she's incredible. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.